Oh, I might have got it. Okay, come stand over there. Dude, I think we might be able to pull this one off. That might actually work. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today, I do not have my tripod, so you guys are balanced very sketchily on a couple boxes and a piece of wood. But, well, you go like this as if they can see it. They can't see it. They just have to know that they might fall at some point. If you guys fall, the video might be over. I don't know if I told you guys a lot about this, but when we went to Calgary, the Civic was totally fine, like the whole drive there. It was kind of cold, we did it overnight. It was kind of cold because it was Calgary. But like, the Civic was totally fine. On the way home, it started overheating. We had 4 people and everybody's luggage, and I was just like, oh, once you get a lot of weight in it, it gets hot. That made sense, right? There's a lot of weight, you're doing mountain runs.
It's working harder.
It's working harder. That's what I thought. We got home, I took it for a drive to get a haircut. Stand up, you know that. You're gonna be okay. Come on, I just gave you a coffee. Let's let it run in through your body and you'll be good to go. I take it out to get a haircut, and on my way home from a haircut, it was really hot, and we got really hot, and I had to pull over and let it cool down twice. And I was like, we can't do this anymore. I thought it was just a lot of weight, but it turns out it just piece of shit. It's what happens when you leave the stock D-Series rad in a B18 swap. And I was told the D-Series rad would work. You guys told me it wouldn't work, so you guys are right on this, but I tried it anyways. It worked when it's cold out. As soon as it gets warm out, no bueno. You guys also remember, for those of you that don't remember, I'm gonna put a little clip right here of the time our motor almost fell out. Like every time I shift, I hear it smacking shit. Look at that. It's the rear one. Yeah, the rear one's toast. I needed to deal with that too. I need new motor mounts. Basically, we got motor mounts for this, and they were OEM motor mounts, and they did not like the amount of torque that we were putting on them right away, and they blew like real fast. I needed new ones, so of course I got a phone call now. We have an animal in the ceiling. We gotta take care of this first. Yeah, whatever it is, it's been like just chilling up in this area.
Yeah, no, we'll get that done as soon as we can.
Cool.
I'm gonna say, this is a really nice car.
Thank you. A lot of you guys always ask what's over here, because you've seen from the outside that there's like another door, but you always want to know what's going on over there. It's just a shed. It's just the lawnmower, bikes, and shit. Just a shed. It's nothing exciting. That's why I never show you guys. But on the shed side, there may or may not be an animal in the ceiling that I don't want to deal with. I have been working with a company named Yonaka, and I have been very impressed. What did we get first? What? Is that what I did?
What did you do?
We got the Yonaka coilovers, and they were actually really nice, and I was really impressed by those coilovers. And we got their 6-puck clutch, and we installed that as well, and I was super thrilled about that. So when I reached out to them, shut up. When I was doing research to see who sells rads and who sells motor mounts, I found out that they make both, so I reached out to them, and I was like, guys, we need to get the motor mounts, we need to get the rad, because we already are running a bunch of their parts, and I've loved them. So they're steel motor mounts. These guys are actually making aluminum motor mounts. They're gonna be kind of the same thing, I guess. But we have these, and in about 8 weeks, I think he said, they're gonna be sending us their aluminum motor mounts. So right now, we just have the regular ones that all you guys have, but we will be getting the upgrade to the aluminum when they do come out, which is sick for you guys too. You guys get the first debut of the aluminum one. And we have something that nobody has yet, because they don't have it yet. So this is a thick core rad for the B18, or I don't know if it's for the B18 or for the Civic in general, but this is a thick core rad for the Civic. You wanna just open it? Let's just show it.
Oh, fuck you. You're not putting that in my toolbox.
What?
Peanuts.
Play a fun game. Can we put these somewhere, like in something of Emerson's? Which drawer would he use the most? Sorry, buddy. This is what you get for showing up late. Ooh, so fancy. Double box. Ooh, a couple more Yonaka goods.
I like this. Pretty nice.
Is this the new rad?
That's a nice rad.
Does it have good flow? Here, tell me if you get flow. Oh! You Yes, I love that. I love that it has a fan. You guys at Yonaka, you really came through with this one. You guys have no idea how badly I wanted that fan. Dude, that is sick. That is unreal. That is so much thicker than mine. You guys will notice right away is that this is not polished. This is an unpolished rad because like I said, this is like a prototype one here. They're gonna be making these in obviously a fully polished form, but this is a prototype thick core rad for the Civ. So it'll look like this when they start selling them for the public. But I couldn't wait, and I really needed this rad right away. So like huge shout out to Yonaka for hooking us up with this, because they're literally putting the Civic back on the road right now. Super excited about having that fan because this is what we're rocking right now. And it has no shroud, which does not help the cooling at all. Damn, dude, that looks nice.
Get ready to loosen every single bolt on your car.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna shake some things loose. Holy. That's sick though. Like that one's the butt juice, and this one's the good juice. Motor mounts were so blown, this is what they did to my O2 sensor that goes to the air fuel ratio gauge on the way home from Calgary, because the motor, every time I would shift gears, the motor was swaying back and forth so much that the axle was rubbing on the O2 sensor, and it didn't just burn through like, you know, part of the line. Dude, it burned through the actual sensor, which sucks. Like this is just a bunch of melted metal in there. I was so pissed because now you got, like, this is the most expensive part of the AFR gauge is the actual sensor. So now I gotta go buy another sensor, which sucks, but I didn't want to do it till we had new mounts, because otherwise when I try and move it around, I'm just gonna break the new one. I'm just thrilled that we got a fan. What are you just going to the skate park now?
Couldn't do this in the other garage.
You definitely couldn't do this at the old garage. Do a stunt.
Do a stunt!
Do a stunt. Just pop a 180, go. Do not hit the welder. Here.
But I can hit the car though.
You can hit the car, don't hit the welder.
Oh god, it's been so long.
Here. I'll give you as much room as you can possibly have. Do it, pop 180, go, go, go.
Oh no. No.
You pussied out so hard.
I feel like I was gonna eat shit.
Pop it, go, come on. No! Thanks for coming out, buddy. Lost the keys. That was close. Your problem is you stopped. And then you tried to do it. Say, I do ride this bike to Starbucks sometimes. So I have a little bit more experience than you. Hard U-turn, hard U-turn.
That was close. Okay. Ready? Oh,
It's the rotation of the hips, boy. I looked at the welder. I literally went up and just went and stared at the welder. I was like, if I hit this thing,
come on, man. Nitro circus.
not bad. I don't know where to go when I land, because.
Hop it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done. That's cool though. I've never biked in my garage yet. I got you.
I mean, it's not cracked, so it's still technical.
No, this is the best one out of the three. Dude, these are gonna look so cool in there. Ooh, that's not the first time I've done that, eh? Oops. No, dude, I feel like you could do this without taking off the intercooler piping. Definitely could. Uh-oh. Yeah, you were right. Now we're stuck here. We're gonna have to take up the intercooler piping. I got the ratchet stuck, dude. I can't even get it to swivel out.
Wow, take it easy.
Alright, let's try this again.
Oh! You see the flex on my bar.
There's not enough threads for this to go.
Gotta go Oracle this month.
Man, I want a whole month without going to Lordco. I don't want to go back. But we're gonna need to go out and pick up 2 more bolts. I hate my life. Why, man? Why does that have to break? Thank God we have these too, otherwise I'd be throwing a temper tantrum. We're on our last 2.5 and 2.75. We can't mess this up.
Do 180, dude.
You want me to do a 180? Oh, that was a 180 if I've ever seen one. Got a blast. Well, Emerson's under there taking off that last motor mount. I did something I felt necessary. Actually detailed the engine bay, so now the motor mounts kind of look like they fit in with a nice black. It doesn't look like we just installed motor mounts in a friggin' swamp anymore. Much? But this thing is too girthy for this. We'll start with some lubrication.
You're almost there, just go straight down.
Hopefully you can put this in there like together. Otherwise we're super screwed. You give me the bolt? I think we got it.
2 hours later.
This one took 5 minutes. This one took maybe 15. This rear one, we just spent over an hour and a half on it. Like, it was such a nightmare. I'm sure there's a proper way to do it, but we didn't know it. And we dropped the whole T-bracket and put it all back up, and it super sucked. But it's in, all the motor mounts are in. The motor is like, you can grab it here and you just can't, nothing happens. Which is the way it should be, nothing should happen. Unfortunately, all the hardware fits except these ones. I could only get this one bolt in. Can't really go driving it yet. I mean, I'm sure we could, but I don't want to break that bolt because it was just a stubby one. Oh yes.
Gross. But
We are gonna have a nice little mixture.
That.
What?
The clamp to undo the hose.
Oh yeah, okay. You don't want to drop the pin out of the bottom of the rad?
It has one?
I think all rads have.
Oh, it's faster just to pop the hose off, you know? It's a bigger hole.
Alright, fire it up. Dude, that got on my face and all over my camera lens.
You think these hoses are gonna fit over those?
Chances are we actually might need new hoses. Let's see. Thingamajig? Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that gappage. We're gonna need new hoses.
We'll fit it over for now.
Yeah. Yeet. Oh, dude, that actually went in the garbage. Give me it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so this rad's seen some better days. Hey, can we just show them like a straight up size comparison? Dude, this rad is the size of the shroud on this one. That's ridiculous. We might have some fitment issues. Yeah. Let's cross our fingers here, but I'm feeling lucky. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. There you go. Now frickin' slip that through.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Slip it.
No.
What do you mean no?
I'm against the car.
And?
The fan. The shroud.
And then does this move or no? We moved the nip about a quarter turn. Now we're either gonna win the battle or lose the war right here.
Oh, your face was not in that one, but that's okay.
Well, at least you tried. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, thank you. Film crew of the year? Maybe not. And it's not in.
It's not going.
So it's not gonna fit at all, actually, now that it's past that. Because the intercooler pipe thing is too big.
You just reclocked the intake side of the turbo.
Yeah, I know you're talking about all this, but you know what I'm gonna call every time I weld?
What?
Ferreira fabrication.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah, I can, why not?
Definitely can't.
Why? We got Robbie repairs and Ferreira fabrication. I don't see an issue.
But a guy has like 20 minutes on the job.
20 minutes on the job.
Fabrication,
I welded today.
You
For
tacked.
35
You didn't weld, you
seconds.
tacked
It's
something.
still, what did I do though? Did I tack silicone? No, I tack welded. That counts. That's welded. Ask the welder. It was used. Yo. Also going anywhere.
It'll come out. It's moving.
Oh. Sweet. This is the part of my channel where half of you guys love me for being just straight up open with you guys and being like, yo, I had this problem, you guys are gonna be aware of it. And where the other half of you guys freak out because you think we didn't do something properly or whatever. But you guys know that the THICC Racing intercooler piping never fit properly. It always hung out under the front bumper a little bit. It was kind of weird. When we went to Calgary, it was the worst roads I have ever driven on in my entire life. And this is what happened when we hit those roads. Look, if I can get a focus in here, look at that. Look at that. You see that light coming in? Oh my God. Oof. We hit hard. Like, I have no issues with that. That's part of the game, but I like sharing it with you guys so you guys know when you break shit, you're not alone. Hard to see how bad that was when it was on the car. I'm gonna order a new pipe, but for now, what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna hit it with a little JB weld. Not the best solution, but it's just like, we're just gonna have boost leaks right now, and we are having boost leaks right now. This is directly off the turbo, so the turbo builds pressure and it just goes whoop, right out that little hole. So I'm gonna JB weld this closed until my new one arrives, just so that we can continue driving. I'm just gonna put this right here, let it dry, kind of like upside down so it doesn't pool into the pipe. Why don't we just put the turbo as clocked as possible, and then tomorrow, once that JB weld dries, I'll take the piping and I'll make the pipe fit around it. Like I'll change the direction of some of these pipes or something. I'll change something on the piping. Because if you're just grinding down the block and the turbo and it's not getting anywhere, then that's kind of pointless and you don't want to break shit. All right, so because of this really inexpensive eBay manifold, the placement of the turbo is not right. It's really not normal for this setup. A normal turbo setup would be the other way around. So obviously this was not designed for that to be there. We made it fit, it all works now. You can see there's a gap, perfectly clears, whatever, we figured it all out. Now, I don't have the right hose sizes, so I can't put the hoses here. So we can't put the hoses in or bleed anything else tonight, and that essentially kills it. So we can't do this.
Well, you can't drive it because it's missing 2 bolts.
We're missing 2 bolts from this motor mount because those 2 motor mount bolts didn't fit that were already in there. And then I have that piping over there just kind of drying with the JB weld in it. So because of all 3 of those things combined, or 4, how many did I say? 3? Because of the combo of all those things, unfortunately we kind of hit a roadblock for tonight. Like that's all we can do for tonight. But look how sick this rad looks inside the car. Aside from the fact that we hit roadblocks, this rad, like it just beefs up the engine bay. Look in here now, you're like, oh damn, dude, look at how thick this thing is. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to test this stuff out, see how it works. Comment, or maybe I'll put a poll if you can put a poll about this. If not, comment down below what you guys think about leaving videos off like this. Because me and Emerson hate it, like we really hate it. But the only problem is we live real lives too, so essentially we got to do this today. Tomorrow, if we can't get these parts, then this video will be delayed again, and then you guys might go like sometimes 3 or 4 days between getting videos, and then we'll start doing something else, but then because we started doing something else, this gets pushed back because we started something else. You know what I mean? Like, I hate leaving videos this way, but I feel like it does make the most sense. You guys still get to watch, you guys still get to keep up with us, and things don't get piled up and lost. Unfortunately, that's gonna be it. Huge thank you to Yonaka for helping us out with these, giving us the prototype rad, and especially hooking us up with the fan and the shroud. That's huge. That is huge money. Stay tuned and make sure that you guys check out how this goes. Anyways, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys next time. Go check out Yonaka's website if you guys have not already, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out and stay committed.